Hi everyone. I have been insanely sick. My son came home with the flu last week and now I have had it the past few days and I'm slowly recovering. But I wanted to show you some footage over the past couple weeks showing how I made this out of hand spun yarn. So I hope you enjoy it. I just have a little scrap of Gotland that I'm gonna try to spin. It's been in my stash for a couple years. It's a little compacted, so try to fluff it out a little bit and see how it goes. I have my drive band on the smallest swirl, so not really sure how it will spin up with the Gotland, but let's see. Today I wanted to look at this Gotland yarn that I spun a couple of weeks ago when I was repairing my Ashford spinning wheel. If you guys remember or watched that video, I actually tested the wheel and this is the yarn that I got out of it. So what I wanted to do today is do a little spinner's math and take a look at what I might be able to make with this yarn. So if I count the number of strands here, which I've already done, I won't make you watch it. I know I have 74 strands that I wrapped around my nitty knotty, a 2-yard nitty knotty. So if I do the math here, that's 74 times 2 equals 148 yards. I'm also going to measure it, see how many grams this is. About 20 grams. So 148 yards over 20 grams. That makes the math pretty easy. Multiply that out times 5 to get per 100 grams. See if I can do this math in my head. You guys can double check me in the comments. 740 yards per 100 grams. I think the back of my thing has a grist calculator in here. It does not. I think my spinner's card does. But I'm pretty sure that puts me in a lace weight category. But I can still use this to compare the actual weight. And it's pretty comfortably in the lace weight category. You know, maybe there's some sections that are fingering sport weight, but I feel pretty comfortable this is a good lace weight yarn. And so I'm actually kind of curious now, what can I make with this yarn out of this grist with only just 148 yards? Let's take a look on Ravelry. I want to see what I can make out of this Gotland lace weight yarn that I spun up. So I'm going to head over here to patterns and use an advanced search right here and start filtering on the sidebar. So I know I have less than 150 yards, so I'm going to go ahead and click that immediately. And then I'm going to go down here to the weight of yarn and click lace. And I want to say go ahead and cobweb, thread, and light fingering. I feel like there's going to be some items in here where gauge is not hugely important, but lace is going to be where I'm mostly at the moment. And I think on top of that, I want to put in free because 150 yards is just not that much.
So I don't imagine I'll be able to do like a huge project. So I'll start there, maybe see where we land. I'm starting to see some crochet stuff in here. While I do crochet, I don't think that's what I want to go for. I want to go with something lace. So go down here to craft and hit knitting. You see the results are narrowing down pretty quickly. See some things in here. I don't think I'm gonna want to do any sort of like doll or dog clothing. There's definitely some socks and mittens that kind of look cute. So I think I will go ahead and maybe narrow it down to accessories. Let's see if we want to do that. These are cute, some cute options. Again, but you know, I don't want to do pure stockinette or ribbing, so I want to see some lace options. So let me go now into fabric characteristics, and I want to see lace. So I'll click that and see what pops up now. And I want something really, really open, I think. Like this catches my eye immediately. Horseshoe lace. I'm gonna go ahead and right click and open in a new tab. Take a look at that, see if anything else. Let's go to the second page, see if anything else comes up. These bonnets are cute, but I don't know what I would do with that. That looks like a lot. That's with more than 150 yards. Okay, let's look in here. It's definitely pretty. It's definitely pretty, but it's, 150 to 700 yards. Oh, the hat uses only 150 yards. For both, you need 700. So the scarf would need, what, 550 yards? So I definitely don't have that. Let's go back. I think just for giggles, I'm going to kill this filter and see what else comes up. Like, I would love to be able to make one of these shawls. And I think I want to I'd love to be able to sample something like this. Even if I don't have enough right now. Oh, my mouse hovered right over this. I think that is so pretty. So feather and fan short scarf. Super, super pretty there. So it does say 282 to 330 yards, so way more than I have. But some of these are really big. I'm wondering if that yardage is accurate or if people made much bigger versions. Oh, this is so pretty. Okay, even if I don't have enough, I think I'd love to sample this. It is free, US 8, 5 millimeters. It looks like it's a fairly straightforward lace pattern. So I'm gonna go ahead and download this and sample this.
All right, I cast on, but I'm not loving how loosey-goosey the cast on edge looks. I just used the standard backwards loop cast on, and I even, it looks like maybe even dropped a stitch somehow on my second row. So I think I'm gonna frog this back and try a different cast on, maybe long tail, or look up a different lace cast on or something. Yeah, not great.
So as you can see, my sample turned out a lot shorter than I was hoping, but it's, I'm happy that I ended up with this much. I had debated maybe doing one less repeat, in which case maybe I could have ended up with something a little bit longer. But regardless, it would not have been enough to even like wrap around me. So even still, I am just so happy that I can show off that I made this sample of lace out of hand spun yarn, something that I didn't even really spend a whole lot of time or effort doing. It was just a sample of something I was spinning to test out a repair I did on my wheel. And this is what I was able to make out of it. So I don't know what I'll do with this other than maybe use it for some flat lays or, just lay it over like a basket of fiber or something just to take pretty pictures with. But I am very much inspired to spin more lace yarn and see if I can make something like a whole shawl, or, you know, if I get super crazy, maybe something like recreating a Shetland ring shawl in the future. I would love to hear what you guys think and what or advice you might have for lace making or lace hand spinning, or if you'd like to see more content like this. If you enjoyed crafting with me today, I hope you'll consider subscribing, giving me a like, or commenting down below. I really appreciate your time, and hopefully next week I'll have some more updates on some of those longer projects that I've been working on.